back, guys. We're back with another video today. Actually, my brother working on his charger. It's a gloomy day. No more sun today, but he's doing a camber kit on his car. So for those of you that haven't done one yet, we're gonna show you how to do it. It's pretty easy. We actually did one side already. Wasn't too bad. It's been eating up his tires on the inside, so we're doing a camber kit so he can get it aligned, get that out the way. Excuse the mess in my carport too. We've been working on cars here and there. I ain't had time to clean it up. We'll get it cleaned up here in a minute, but we're gonna start on this side, show you guys how to get the camber kit installed so it quit wearing out his tire. You're gonna have to rent this kit from AutoZone, maybe O'Reilly's. I know Advanced Auto Parts carries it because that's where my brother got it from. I think you gotta leave a, what, $200 deposit? $250. But as soon as you return it back, you get your money back, so it's not too big of a deal. He's trying to peel off the plastic dip on this wheel. He got tired of that gold, I guess, so he's still working on it.
Any suggestions on taking it off?
Yeah, any suggestions on taking off this plastic dip would be greatly appreciated because he's having a hard time taking it off. See, he's still working. He barely even touched this one. So, RT, pretty quick. Took off his splitter because I guess what you do, you hit something.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna get that back on soon. Took off his splitter for now. So we're gonna get to doing this real quick. Haven't even started peeling off the plastic dip on this side. We did not too long ago 2-inch drop springs on it. So we lowered it down some. So it's been eating up his tire on the inside. So he's finally doing camber kits so he can get it aligned. So I'm gonna show you how it's done. Like I said, we did 2-inch drop coils. Been a good minute, maybe 6 months ago. And he's been going through tires like crazy, so finally decided to do the camber kits. The coils, the back ones, they were pretty hard. It took us a minute, but the front was pretty easy to do. Nothing too bad. The front is not wearing out as bad as the back. I don't know why the back has so much camber. He hasn't had any issues really with the front, mostly in the back. You ready? And the things we're gonna change is just the bushings on the top control arms up here. I guess it brings it out some, so you can get some more play in there to be able to align it. These are it right here. If you can see, the hole is more to the right side, so it actually brings it out more. These are gonna slide up right in there, allowing you to bring the camber out so he can align it since he lowered the car. Little brother pulling up, some extra help. I think he wrecked his truck. Damn, what you hit?
I was at one of the workouts.
Oh,
cylinder shit.
That's bad.
Dang. 16, that's why you don't let 16-year-olds drive. Right there.
I was too comfortable. Yeah, I needed
He was parked.
I was parked and I had to back up because the bus takes that way. And
Wow.
Some fiberglass, dude?
Yeah.
You can just buy this whole piece.
Maybe.
First that Corvette, now this one.
Right now, this one, that fucking
First you back up into my Corvette. Now you backed up into a concrete barrier.
There's a concrete thing that goes up the high school post.
First car, guys. Shit happens.
The block guy.
He's still learning.
The block, no, but I didn't say anything. Oh, no, I was the only one out there.
Anyways, let's get to work.
Because everyone, I was late for morning workouts. Yeah, I think it was good.
All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we are actually gonna take off this top control arm right here. And once we get it off, we gotta pry out the old bushing and replace it with the new one to bring the camber out, so we're able. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna remove the screw up here. Go ahead and take off, get this control arm out the way, so we can go ahead and replace it with the new bushing that goes in there. Try to get an impact up in here. All right, we got that out the way. Go ahead and try to pop this screw out. All right, now that that's free and out the way, we are going to go ahead and press it out. For that, we're just gonna need a press that we rented from Advanced Auto Parts. It's a pretty simple procedure. We're gonna use this bottom plate little cup so the bushing can slide right in here and pop right out. So we're just gonna go like this. Tighten it up. Get it on there nice and tight. The bigger one. All right, now you just gotta tighten it up until it presses out. All right, it's out the way. Here it is. This is the old one. Again, we're replacing it with this one. As you can see, it brings out the camber. When you put it in, of course, here's the markings for the camber. If you put it with the hole towards the inside, you're actually gonna get negative camber, so it's gonna be worse than how you started. You got to make sure and put it towards the outside. That way you can bring the control arm out and give you positive camber, so that way you can have enough play to be able to align it the right way. So let's go ahead and pop it into place right there. Got to make sure it's pretty centered out. Gonna tap it in some, make sure it's centered. Not too hard. All right, once we're there, gonna get it pressed in. All right, now to press it in, you gotta do it the other way. Where'd the cup go?
What are you missing?
The cup. right? Now the cup gonna go on the opposite way, so that way the bushing can slide right inside. You want to get it pushed in like to where you got the same amount on both sides. Make sure it's centered. So let's get to this part. I'm using this one to make sure it pushes in centered out and good, so it doesn't go in crooked. All right, now once it's on there, you start tightening it up. Okay, right here we gotta make sure it's recentered. I think it was hitting the, it was getting off center. So let's tighten it up some. All right, keep going. Keep going, keep going. All right, let's check right there, make sure it's centered. Go ahead and take it out some. Let's see. I think we went over a little too far. As you can see right here, it's pushed out a little bit too far on this side, not enough on this side, so we're gonna have to push it back out some. Just make sure it's centered. All right, let's push it back out. All right, so we got it centered out, so the top one is done. Now we move to the bottom one. Go ahead and take that out. Get that out the way. This. All right, let's go ahead and pull this off. All right. Now, let's tap it out some. Bring it out the rest of the way. All right, there's the other one we gotta get done. Let's go ahead and pop that one out. All right, for this one. Get that flat cup. This one, push it out evenly. All right, let's start pushing this one out. right, we got it flat, so go ahead, pull this one off. All right, let's go ahead and pop it all the way through. All right, it's out. Here's the old one. Same, the hole's more towards one side, bring the camber out. On this one, it's tapered. It's fatter on one side and skinnier on the other. Out with this one's the old one. That one we won't need anymore. On this one, the skinnier part goes towards the front of the car. On the inside, it goes in like this. I'm gonna pop it in through the back this way. So you just pop it to where the control arm part is on the fat part, because the smaller part, it just fits loose in there. So we're gonna get it popped in there. Same way we did the top one, use the same tools. Pretty easy process. Let's go ahead and get it in. No, not right here. Not on this one. Tighten it up some. All right, let's get to it. Again, double check, make sure it's going in straight. You don't want to mess it up. A little bit more. All right, let's check, see if that's good enough right there. All right, so we got them both in. Remember, you guys gotta make sure the hole is facing the outside, so you're able to align it, give you enough camber to have play in it. Both of them, this one too, the hole towards the outside. That way you can bring your camber out some, so you're gonna be on the positive side on the camber. All right, now that we got them both in, we're gonna go ahead and try to bolt them back in. So let's do that and then we'll be done. All right, let's see. Okay. Push it in. More. You're gonna have to do it harder. All right. No, because you gotta bring it up. Go, push. Let's just use the jack. Bring it down. All right, so we tried to do it by force. Had no luck. So we're just gonna. All right, go up right there. Bring it up. All right, you're just gonna go up enough so you're able to slide the screw inside the new bushing. Go up more. All right, so, all right, come on this side and push it in. All right, that should be good right there. Nope. All right, there we go. All right, it's in the hole. Let's just go ahead and push it all the way through. Where's the ratchet? All right, we're trying to get the bolt to go all the way through so we can put this nut back on. All right, now that it's on there, tighten it up. Make sure it's nice and tight. Now we do the same thing with the top. Push it through. All right, now push it all the way through. Go. Put the nut back on. Tighten it up. You don't have to have power tools, but it does make it a lot easier. So there we go, guys. Bushing replacements done. As you can see, the bolt is close towards the outside now because the camber is towards the outside. So now it should be able to get a line, no problem. Got them both in, nice and tight. Now I'm gonna put the wheel back on and let it down. Let my brother do that. All right, got the tire back on. Make sure you get the jack stand out the way. Safety first. Well, it looks like we got positive camber now. Looks like it even raised up some. go tomorrow. He's just got to get an appointment, tire shop, get our line, that out the way. Did the spoiler, I painted it for him. It's been a minute now. He's got more mods coming for it too. But yes, yeah guys, that's how you do the camber kits on one of these newer Chargers. Now you just put your tools back, return them, get your money back, and on your way. Tuck in them big wheels. That's how you do a burnout. Oh yeah. Well, at least he won't be wearing out his tires no more. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. That's how you do the camber kits on one of these Chargers.